So the Patriot Act comes up for renewal. Now, during the campaign and before, Obama talking a big game about how they've endangered our civil liberties. The Bush administration has egregious parts of the Patriot Act. The one that I care most about is these things called national security letters. We used to have a thing called the Fourth Amendment, where you could not do a search or seizure without a warrant, right? You'd have to get a court order based on probable cause. Made sense, right? It's in the Constitution. It's indisputable. Well, now that's apparently just doesn't apply anymore. There's in 18 different ways. They do the roving wiretaps, where they don't get a warrant for a specific person. They did the, of course, everybody knows about the warrantless wiretapping, where they just tap you and they don't get a warrant. They flat out tell you, I'm not going to get a warrant. I don't give a damn about the Fourth Amendment. And then they have this thing called national security letters, which doesn't get a lot of hype. But it's basically the government can come in and say, yeah, I'd like all your records on person X. They say, oh, do you have a court order? No. Do you have reasonable suspicion, probable cause, any standard? No, I don't. I just gave you a letter. Now give me all their documents. Their health documents from a doctor, their financial documents from a bank. And by the way, if you tell them that I'm invading their privacy, that's illegal and I'm going to come and arrest you. Now you say, well, come on, they're probably just doing that for Al-Qaeda guys. And they can't be doing that much. How many Al-Qaeda guys are there in the country? Oh, right, look at this. In 2008, they issued 24,744 national security letters, where they come and invade your privacy, your private life, and they don't get a court order, they don't get a warrant. All they do is they write a letter. The FBI writes a letter to itself. Okay, yes, I wrote a letter. Congratulations to me. National security letters are absurd. And the Democrats claimed that they were outraged by it when Bush was in office. And guess what they just did? Renewed the Patriot Act with the national security letters still in there. And with almost all of it still in there. They tweaked it. Tweaked. Okay, the tweaks were nearly meaningless. Did some Democrats complain? Of course. Who? Okay, say it with me. Feingold. Of course. And he got 6 Democratic senators to say, hey, wait a minute, now this probably isn't the right thing. I mean, we complain about this under Bush. Bernie Sanders is on board, the usual suspects, right? And then the rest of Washington, they're like, what's this Feingold doing? He's going to tell people that we're violating our rights like Bush was? Hush up! Hush up! And there it goes. Patriot Act renewed, almost identical to what Bush was doing, including the egregious national security letters. Change you can believe. Look, I don't want to depress you, right? But those are the facts, and those facts suck.